Hello, this is the sound check. Please give me some indication whether you can hear, but as far as I understand, you can't see me. It's quite strange why you can't see me. My apologies. Give me a second, please. I do apologize for this technicality. My camera doesn't work. I am opening another PC. It will take another few seconds. I don't know where the problem is. Please wait another minute and we will start. My apologies, dear friends. I don't understand where the problem is, but at least you can hear me. Is that right? Yes, we can hear you, but you'd better restart your camera. Look, I am a bit nervous, and this is the first time my camera failed me. I'm a bundle of nerves now. I don't know what happened. But unfortunately, it happened. Please give me a few minutes. I will restart my computer again and enter the Zoom session. Sorry for this delay, dear friends. Our participants say that your sound is quite enough. We may start with only hearing you, but Olga actually asks us to wait a bit for her to restart her session. So look, the first trying is always tends to be a failure. Can you see me now? Okay, so you can see and hear me. That's great. Please put a plus in the chat as an indication for me that you can both hear and see me well. So we are still trying to fix the sound because there is echo and the sound is really poor. No changes. Maybe two devices are on at the same time. Yes, you can receive the good sound because this is my sound, but the speaker sound is terrible. So we can actually see you and hear you. I do apologize. We will start. My apologies for this technicality. I'm really nervous because of this situation. I am welcoming all of you to our webinar and would like to ask you to find out who attends our webinars and how frequently you do it, how frequently you visit our Saturday webinars. And because of this, in every room, you will find a poll in your chat where you can actually complete the information we find extremely important. Yes, I do understand that the echo is there, but look, there in your rooms, you can find the poll, which we find really important for us to consider your insights and inputs and improve our work or the information we share with you. I'd like to introduce myself first. My name is Olga Alexeyeva. I am a consultant under our affiliate program of the NEEW consumer community, member of the local leadership council in Spain, an administrator of the MLCI 260 marathon, verification and support department member in Spain, and co-owner of the global investment portfolio. And I'd like to share with you my story because we all have our stories, and I have as well. I met the company in 2016. I was introduced to the company in 2016, and I believe the same year or early 2017, I became an investor of the company, but I was still employed by my company. So first of all, I was an ordinary worker, then I became a manager, I was promoted to the manager, then I changed my work because I worked even night shifts, and then I joined a sales company. And 1 month after, I became the vice CEO of the company, and actually everything was going quite well. But on a good day, when I was on holidays, I went to meet my friend Galina Zhukova, who actually introduced me to this project. I visited her in Ibiza and fell in love with this country, Spain, and was actually obsessed with the idea to move to this country. And 1 year after, we actually packed up our baggage, and with my husband actually we moved to nowhere. We didn't know the language, we had no documents, but I desperately wanted to live in Spain, and it was like my super dream, which I was obsessed with. And we moved to this country, and it was really difficult, complicated. There were a lot of fears, a lot of nerves, no job, no documents. It was really hard to find a job because of all this. I was crying a lot. I was upset and suffering a lot. I even wanted to come back, but actually I persuaded myself, no, I need to fight for my dream. And gradually, look, I found a job. I started to work in the streets. I sold some beauty products. Then I learned Spanish, and I was employed by one of the restaurants, and then I became a waitress. And as a waitress, you always get some additional income as the tips, but I've never had an idea. So actually, I've always had a feeling of non of failing failing my self-realization. And look, I get up being depressed, and my life was with no colors. It was really hard life. And the person I always mentioned, Galina Zhukova, she actually told me, Oля, enough. You deserve much better life and you can actually reach it. Please join us. And 8 months ago, I left my job and joined the company. And actually, my decision, I'm really satisfied with that decision taken at that time. And I'm really upset and frustrated that I waited for so long, because it really changed my life. And the feeling is always with me that I should have done it much earlier, but I'm extremely excited to be with you and in the company, because without that decision made, I would not be in the position I am. I'm still moving forward. I am achieving the successes and I'm proud of myself. And I would like to ask and urge everyone, please do not deprive yourself of this chance, of this opportunity. Share it with others, invite them to our webinars, and don't steal this opportunity from them. Give this chance to everyone. Give them a choice, a right to select on their own, because it's worth it. And at today's webinar, we will make one more time our presentation. Our webinar will include two parts. The first part is the presentation of the Academy of Private Investor, followed up by questions and answers. And the second part of today's meeting, this is a meeting for the members of the VIP club, at which we will present to you the portfolio and our performance and the plan for the third quarter. We will introduce you to some information about the Basel technologies, because the one who has the information is the possessor of the world. And the speakers of today's webinar are the following: Laimayum Chikanta Sharma, Marshall Nyanzima, and Anastasia Yaguzhinskaya. Guys, please apologize me if I pronounced your names incorrectly. My apologies. And now I'd like to invite our first speaker. The floor is yours. Laimayum, I hand over to you. Welcome. Laimayum, are you with us? We need to wait a little bit.
Yes, he's here, and he's saying warm greetings to everyone. If you all can hear me loud and clear, and if you are able to see me, kindly click 1 in the feedback, as a feedback in your chat. Thanks a lot for your kind feedback. So I will start with my introduction. But in my slides, I'm really sorry, the entire introduction, because this is my first time, so the entire introduction is not showing over here. Let me just have a look. Thank you so much. My name is Mr. Sachikanta Sharma. I belong from country India. I am a president in this beautiful company, NEEW. I am also a member of Global Leadership Council. I have done Master Profi and I'm a dreamer by heart. And I try my level best to accomplish all my dreams. I am a person who doesn't give up that easily. And now let's proceed to the next slide. So this beautiful company, it is very important for you all to understand about its compliance and disclaimer. Over here, you in upcoming session, you would be hearing these words EIP, MLCI and CRU. So you are going to hear it again and again and again. So let me introduce you with the full form, what these words mean, especially for our first comers. EIP means Educational Information Product. MLCI means Multi-Level Crowd Investing. CRU, it means Crypto Unit Token, Internal Points for Token, and Digital Stock, which also means Digital Stock Analogy. So kindly note this carefully that in our company, we do not sell. We do not have a license to sell shares or tokens. And all countries have their own rules for sale of financial products, and we comply with the laws of the country. Most countries allow the sale of information product without a special license. And we offer the opportunity to participate in wealth building training, which provides the fundamental principles on which wealth is created and is maintained. We do not provide any financial or investment consultations. So kindly please do your own due diligence or request confirmation from the licensed accountant or financial advisor in your area for compliance with the requirement in your state or country. So this is our company's compliance and disclaimer. It is extremely important for you to know this and take note of it. And I hope that I have mentioned all about it loud and clear from my side. Let's proceed further to our main session. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear lovely friends, get ready for the main part of the session. Let's move to the next slide. Now, I would like you to introduce you with the meeting agenda. So the part one of the meeting is number one, that is investment thinking, wherein we will introduce you with the investment thinking in relation to the Academy of Private Investor, and also along with that, the role of financial literacy. Then we will let you know about the VIP Club Investor, about its growth prospects, the bonuses for participants of club, global portfolio as well. Then in the third part, we would like you to introduce you with multi-level crowd investing, what this business is all about. And also we will introduce you with the business training for the partners. In the fourth point, we will be telling you about our mission of the company, that is the new economic evolution of the world, what this new is, and what are our future plans of the company. What do we think and how are we going to proceed with them? So all this we will be telling you today. Let's proceed to the next slide, please. My dear friends, today we will start with this, the Academy of the Private Investor. This beautiful Academy was established in 2011. We have completed our 9 years of journey, and it is a global online platform which provides you with the experience of amazing education. And all over the world, we have around 1,35,500 and around 5 lakh users, and from all over more than 176 countries. And the most important thing is that the teachers from whom we are getting the training, they have around 23 years of experience of the investment and financial world. So look how much experience they are. And along with that, they provide you with the practical training in the field of finance, investment, and personal growth. So like we are receiving it in this Marathon 260 also, we are receiving lot of practical training, and it is no more theoretical. So with this online platform, we are providing this beautiful education we are getting, and we are spreading and sharing it all over the world in around more than 176 countries. People who are having 23 years of experience, and they are going to continue with this beautiful, great work wherein they are providing you with the real case studies, group training, individual training, and mentorship. So let's proceed to the next slide. So dear friends, let us now learn about what does investment thinking means and how it is important. Why is it so important that we should develop such type of a thinking that will change your orientation towards the world? If you do not have this thinking, even if you are a millionaire, very soon you will turn into a beggar if you do not develop this type of a thinking or a mentality. So let's move to the next slide. Now, as you see on this slide, this is the cash flow quadrant, and it has been made by this wonderful man whose name is Robert Kiyosaki. This quadrant has shaken up the entire world. Why? Because we all people all over the world are being categorized into 4 parts as per this quadrant. Whether you are an employee, whether you are a businessman, whether you are an entrepreneur, or whether you are an investor, everybody is categorized in these 4 parts. Now, what are we doing usually in our life? We are earning, we are moving and running and running and running constantly after money. But in this cash flow quadrant, it has been taught to us. What this has given to us is very, very important. It has taught us that you are constantly running after money, but instead of you running after the money, money can also work for you. It can also run after you. So, how is this possible? This I'm going to explain you now. Now, let's look it into 2 parts, left side and the right side. So, from the left side, it is very important to move into the right side. And this has been taught to us in our Academy of Private Investor. I would love to tell you that 10% of the money is owned by 90% of the people all over the world. And 90% of the money is owned by 10% of the world. So can you see this inequality? How much inequality it is? And in this cash flow quadrant, it is being told to us that if you want to attract prosperity into your life, and if you want to attract financial freedom into your life, you need to develop the investment thinking. You need to shift into the zone of investor. So I really hope that this Robert Kiyosaki cash flow quadrant makes some sense to you, and it must have motivated you within that you need to change from your zones into the zone of investor. Let's move to the next slide. Now, in this slide, I'm going to introduce you with the fact, with the true fact, which shows you with the level of financial literacy all over the world. Can you see different sorts of color, which has been placed in different countries of the world? It shows these colors. It shows how much financially literate a particular country is. See, the Canada, USA, China, Australia, you see the colors, different colors. So 61 to 70% is shown in which countries, 51 to 60% is shown in which countries. So see, according to the different percentages, how the countries are being divided. And accordingly, the color is being allotted to these countries. So what it shows over here, I would love to tell you about our country, India, which is showing the color gray in this slide. And look at the bottom of the chart, it is showing no data for gray color. It doesn't mean anywhere that in our country we do not have any sorts of financial literacy. No, it doesn't mean that. And to all the global people who are listening to me right now, who all came to our country, India, last year, and I request you all, with the help of you all people who are listening to us, if we work constantly and persistently, the gray color is going to change into blue or maybe dark blue with the help of you all. So we invite you all to come and work with us together. And it will be only possible if we all join in hands together, and if we all try to work in a unity, and we try to change the status of the world around so that all the countries can come under the zone of dark blue color. So let's move to the next slide. Now, in this slide, I would love to tell you that yes, we have a solution. Why there is so much indiscrepancy, why there is so much inequality in the world in regards to the financial literacy. And we have this is a problem, yeah, but we do have a solution. And when this program started, when I was giving my introduction, I didn't tell you about my personal story because I was waiting for this particular slide to happen so that I can go on with my personal story. And now let me take you with my journey to my life, and let's talk about my past life. If you all are eager and are wanting, then kindly click number 1 on the chat so that I can proceed with happiness. Wonderful. What a lovely response. Thank you so much for your kind response. Now, I am going to start. In my past life, what I was doing, where I was going, which direction I have to move, what was my ambition, I was just unclear about it. It was like a fog for me. And I was one person, I was having no ambition, I was having no goals, nothing. I do not know where I'm leading to. And you must be amazed to be knowing that, my God, you are not having any dream, you are not having any job, you are not having any goals. And trust me, I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. I don't want to say this word, but it is coming in my heart that I was like a person who is roaming here and there and having no goals, nothing, and I'm a sort of a crazy guy and moving with the wind, wherever the wind is taking me, going over there. But in 2018, I was introduced to this beautiful company, and through Academy of Private Investor, I got the information of a wonderful master profit training. The day I received that training, it opened my eye. And then I realized the importance of dream. If you're a human being, you can do wonderful things in the world. You can achieve lovely
And I went through the course of Master of Profi, and I just realized that if you really want to grow in life, then you would have to work hard towards it. And and I learned this from the Master Profi course, and from that day, I've been working for 3 years in this business, and I am every minute I am learning, and I'm learning. It's a continuous process, and I am I'm learning so much. So today I have reached a stage that in that I am in front of you, the whole world. I am one of the 71 members of the Presidential Council, and I have experienced the personal growth, and that I'm giving you my own success story and example. And today I am the part of the international webinar, and I'm giving my life story in front of you. So so I can assure you one thing, that you will get the same chance, and you will be able to learn how to make eye to eye contact, and take the meetings, how to transform your own life and the other people's lives. And this is my guarantee. So I would also like to add that that when I still remember that when I was in the school, I used to learn, and then I started wearing the tie when I was in school, and I'm tying my tie again after coming to Academy of Private Investors. In between, I've told you my story. So this is my guarantee.
So I would love to say thank you, and this has changed my life completely. And now this is all about my personal growth. I'm going to take it to a high level, and in future also I will take it to a next level, because in this you will understand about the investment process and how you can mold your investment thinking, and how you can get the various tools which can help you mold your thinking towards the investment orientation. It would give you that investment in your orientation in your life, and it would give you very much profitable offers in upcoming future. And in the next slide, now you can see the stories of success. Over here, I would love to talk about, like in the first slide, kindly please change the slide so that, kindly change the slide in the English room. So there must be some technical issue, because in their room they are not changing into a different slide. So now he's going to start with this slide, and he's saying in this slide, as you are seeing in the front, many people are a member of this beautiful title, which are showing you the stories of their success. In the first number, we have the young dynamic leader of our company, of our country, from New Delhi, Amit Kumar Yadav. His age is 23 years old, and he is just about to complete his graduation. And while he was learning and going through his traditional or conventional education, trying to get all the degrees also, he has joined the Academy of Private Investor and is also learning financial literacy. So this is a wonderful thing that he is taking an extra effort, and that is why probably his name is included in this slide. And then there is another person who has not received success into his life, but now today, because of Academy of Private Investor Education, this person is now entitled under the category of story of success into the slide. And then another person about whom I would love to tell you is Ansar. He's a doctor and he's earning good for his living, but he decided that I am going to learn about the financial world. I want to be financially literate apart from the conventional source of the education. And now you can see his name is again being counted under this category of the story of success. He is now a successful person. And I'm sure many people amongst you would be wanting your face in the slide as well. So you all also have the same potential like these people do have. What you need to do is, all you need to do is, you need to learn, you need to research what this Academy of Private Investor is providing you. All you need to do is this, and then you need to work hard, find your path, find your direction, and very soon you will be included into the category of these people. So I'm really sorry because of any technical issue. If I have said anything wrong, it's my first time and I'm trying to speak it first time on this international platform. I feel extremely fortunate. I want to thank Anit ma'am, Yulia ma'am, Alina ma'am, and India's mentor, Harvinder Singh, Harry, and Sakshi ma'am. Also the official manager, Praveen Rai. I would love to say thanks a lot, and I would like to express my gratitude right from the core of my heart. So my program is till here, and if you really liked whatever I have shared with you, kindly click number 10 on the chat so that I can be inspired to do a little more better next time. Thank you so much for your kind and valuable time. And now let's move back to the host. So I would love to give the floor to the next speaker, Mr. Marshall.
Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever you are. Can you hear me? Just put a plus if you can hear me and you can see me clearly. Hello. Wow, thank you very much, Sashi. That was very interesting. Our Academy of a Private Investor, that's our product that we have. Okay, so let's get started because we started a few minutes later. So let me crack on. So as you can hear me, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Marshall Niyonzima. I am originally from Burundi, a small country called Burundi from East Africa. I left my country when I was like 19 years old, and I followed the traditional route of my parents. Go get go get good school and be graduating and have a good job. And when I came to England, I did that. I graduated in 2011, and then I acquired a master's degree in computer science. Okay, and then I went in traditional way. I got a job. The job was a good job. I couldn't complain about the job, but the only thing that I lacked was the time. I had okay pay, what you call okay pay, but I had lack of time. I was what I call time poor. How many of you in the chat who thought like you have a good job, or even now you think you have a good job, but you don't have a time to even see your family? How many of you, how many can relate? Put a plus if you can relate. Yeah, I can see some of them. Okay, great, great. That was me. That was me. Okay, so then in 2015, after working for the company for 12 years, I have started to do a little bit of personal development, and the company offered voluntary redundancy. Now, voluntary redundancy, for those of you who maybe don't know about it, it is normally given to people who are really needed the retirement age. They come a priority. But I was fortunate enough at that time. I was only 31, and I put for it. I said, look, I am tired of working these long hours and not seeing my family. So I decided to take it. A lot of my friends, my colleagues were saying that you're mad, what you're gonna do? I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but what I know, the world is better out there. So I just took the leap of faith, and I just adventured. And then I discovered 2016, I discovered network marketing. Now, with network marketing, I couldn't believe that all my life, the only thing I knew was to exchange my time with money, got to work for somebody else, slaving for somebody else in return of a paycheck. That's what I knew that's what I knew there. Then I came to network marketing, and they tell me, oh, you can leverage your time. You can leverage your money. You can leverage also your knowledge as well. So I was a bit wild. I got carried away, and I got carried away. I promoted different businesses, different MLM businesses, and I failed, and I failed, and I failed. And in 2016, one of those companies that are registered was the API, but I did not pay attention. I saw a lot of shiny things, shiny diamonds out there, and I went for those ones, and I failed, and I failed. I lost money because I did not have a mentor. I did not have somebody who will show me the way or what not to do or the right thing to follow. So then back in 2018, after losing all that money, after failing for 2 years, trying, I remember that I had something that I have registered for, and a friend of mine who registered me, she kept asking me, she kept updating me, and that person, I'm always grateful to her. Many of you know her. It's Mila. Mila, she kept telling me, about the company, the progress of the company. And then I remember all these years I've been failing, but she was going stronger and stronger and stronger. And I realized, let me have a look. Let me have a look at this education that I purchased. Let's see what this type of education, if it's real or not. And then once I look into the education, I saw what Andrei Hovratov is teaching us. I saw that the way he described that some scam companies rule people in, and I discovered that I've been ruled in with all those companies I've been part of. And I wished at that time, I knew that knowledge. I had it in my back office. I purchased 2 years ago, but I never paid attention. Then I started to pay attention to what Sashi just showed me right a little bit earlier. I pay attention to it, and I never looked back since. You see, now I'm a member of a leadership council, but you can see the struggle that I have been through before I came. So 2018, I started to work. In 2019, last year, I became a vice president in this company because I focused, I put my time, I realized the precious diamond I had in my pocket, but I didn't know that I had, okay? Then also last year, I became also a member of the leadership council. Guys, if you have told me like 3-5 years ago when I left my job that we also moved to this career rank, go through what I've been through before, I wouldn't have believed you, right? 2 years ago, if you tell me to be in front of the camera, I would tell you that you are crazy. I would never do that again. But yet, now I'm an international speaker. I speak on the international stage about our company on the YouTube everywhere. And I discover our company. You saw that our company is moving to the blockchain. I started to learn also about the blockchain. And now I am certified in the blockchain with a company called the Blockchain Council. That's about me. You see, where I am, it was not always easy. Many people see the top of the iceberg, but they don't see the bottom of it, okay? So that is my story. Now, the reason why I failed and I kept failing is because, like I said, I did not have a mentor. Now, what if I tell you guys that you can have a mentor within our company? You can have a mentor, not only on one-to-one mentor, because there are two types of mentorship. You can have like a one-to-one mentorship, which will cost you a fortune, because the one-to-one mentorship can cost you a fortune, right? If you want to have a mentor one-to-one with Andrei Hovratov, how much do you think should cost you to have a mentorship one-to-one with Andrei Hovratov, who's a multi-millionaire, that he can show you step by step on how you can become a millionaire? Tell me the price, put the price in chart you will put on that mentorship. Just put the price of what you put in that mentorship. And how many of you can afford it right now? So I see $6,000, $50. Are you having a laugh? $50 to have a one-to-one mentorship with Andrei Hovratov, with a millionaire. So yeah, I can see 10,000. You know, for me personally, a person who's a millionaire who can take you. Now, if I can go back in time, all those 2 years I wasted, lost a lot of money, hundreds of thousands I lost, right? If you could tell me that I can have a mentor, I don't have to lose, I can multiply that money to millions, I would pay $20,000 out of those 100,000 I lost, right? I can pay that. So $100,000, I think that is the right amount you should put. But guys, we have some kind of a mentorship group, club. We call it a VIP club, okay? So now, if you are one of these persons, you don't want to make the same mistake that I did in the past. You can be part of this VIP club where you can meet the like-minded people, right? Like-minded people. And then you're not going to pay $100,000. You're not going to pay tens of thousands of dollars. You're not going to pay any of that. But you can see, you can meet, you can talk to the people who have been through what you want to achieve before. You can talk to different vice president, president, top manager, people who have the experience, who can give you that experience so that you don't have to go through what I had to go through to lose time, money, and you can learn from the people who know. Not only that, you will be having a mentorship from Andrew Hovratov himself, but you will have other thousands of people who also contribute within that club. That's the whole point of being a member of a private club. I am a member of a various private club where I pay thousands every single year just for information, not just the surrounding, not just even what I'm going to get, not what I'm going to get as a product or as a service, but just because being surrounded with those like-minded people, being surrounded with thinking like a millionaire. Because if you're going to be a millionaire, you need to think like one in your head first before you become in reality, right? And what's the best way to do that? The best way to do that is to be surrounded by them. You know, if you look, your average income will be around the average of your 5 people you surround yourself with. So if you surround yourself with people who earn 30,000 a year, right, and you dream to be a millionaire, then you are a little bit delusional. You need to be surrounded with the people, right, who have what you want to achieve. Yeah? Do you agree with that? Just tap plus if you agree with that, guys. That's right. So we have a VIP club of a private investor where you can get involved and get the benefits from all those masterminds, all those people, not just Andrei Hovratov himself, right? You get access to him and all the others, thousands like-minded people and people who also achieved what you want to achieve. Now, with our private club, not only that you get that surrounding, or you get that those like-minded people who can advise you, can guide you. In our VIP club, you will learn the knowledge, and then you can also get, this is what you can get. You will be part of an elite club, right? You will get access to some of the discounted products, like the courses that we have. You see, the courses that I told you about, that helped me to build my portfolio. You see, a lot of people in here, they think they don't consume the education, and then you only dependent on that commission, That commission is good, but try to apply what you have learned and build your portfolio to set you free. Do you understand? Okay. Here you will get a discount on products such as our education and all the other products that are going to come in future. You will get exclusive offers that people outside who are not part of the VIP club, they can get access to. You will also get access to our crypto unit program and the bonuses, right? And then now you can create an extra source of income, not only from the education you put into practice, but also the other option you are provided for creating an extra income stream. Okay, you will be participating in, now we have the meeting later on, 3 o'clock Moscow time. If you're not part of the VIP club, make sure you are part of the VIP club so that you can go to this closed meeting where our CEO will share the inside information. And the key is the inside information, guys. Inside information is key. You will get some inside information that happen every single month, right? Now, some of these courses, some of these products, like we have the EIPs, which stand for educational informational products. These are the different names of the courses. Now, one of the courses that when I was giving you the example that helped me actually to realize about how scams operate, to realize what is proper investment. Some of these courses, it was the fundamental of investing with the 8 rules of a private investor. This has opened my eyes a lot. They sound basic, but it opened my eyes quite a lot. Okay. Another course that actually attracted my attention a lot is the fundamental of creating an investment portfolio. In this course, I have learned how to structure, how to select some companies, and how to form the investment portfolio that can work. Sashia was showing you the cash flow quadrant and the part of investor where the money work for you. So this course will show you how you can create your investment portfolio to do that. Okay, but these are the different courses, and in the future presentation, you will be able to see the content of all these courses. Okay, a very, very, very valuable courses, guys. Very valuable courses. Take the time to look into it and then apply it. Okay. Now, I have told you that the VIP club, the VIP membership club, you don't need to do for 10,000, for 100,000 to get access to Andrei Hovratov, or to get access to people like people in the Leadership Council, people in the Global Leadership Council, or many people all around the world. It's only starting for $10, guys. $10, and you can get access to that knowledge. Now, I've told you, some of the membership club I'm part of, I pay thousands of thousands every year. And then I am not getting anything in return. Now, within our company, within our VIP club, you can get access to this 75% discount, right? Look like these courses, for example, the beginner, it normally costs 200 units. And now, if you're part of VIP member club, you can only pay 50 units. Okay, you can pay 50 units with this education. Now let me ask you a question, guys. Let me ask you a question. How many? I've gone to university, and I know some of you, many of you have gone to university as well, or you have done the college. How many of you have gone to university, pay for your education, you got the education? How many of you got bonuses for attending that university? Just put a plus if you have attended the university and you got a bonus of a gift from your university. Say, thank you very much for attending our university. It was a pleasure. Here is a gift. How many of you have done that? How many of you have received that? Just tap plus if you have, tap minus if you haven't. Of course, nothing. But within our academy, within our API, within our private investor VIP club, you get the education, but also you get the bonuses that will come with each packages. You will get the bonus, right? Okay, so now let me move to the crypto unit program. Now, guys, when this started in March 2019, many people were skeptical. Or why are we moving to this direction? But a company which doesn't move direction is not evolving. So if you're not evolving, you just die. If you just staying there, you are just dying. So this company, they started this crypto unit program, which as a member of VIP Club, you get access to. Okay, we started on 30th of March, and on 8th of May, there was a first bonus accrual or first loyalty bonuses. Remember, I was telling you not only bonuses as a gift you get as the crew with this new crypto unit program, but you also get passive income. Say passive income. Now, passive income is the money that worked for you. You did not have to work for it. It's passive. So they started to pay the passive income. And this is a bit of evolution of our program. And back in, we started to transition. And back in, on the 15th of January this year, we entered the Ethereum blockchain. We entered the Ethereum blockchain, which was a big. Now, many of you knows that now our blockchain is launching, is nearly completion. Is going to be mind-blowing, guys. Okay. Now, this is the access. This is the program you get access to on top of the mentorship, on top of the masterminding I've told you about. Now, these are the 20 sectors. This program, the Crypto Unit program, these are the sectors that they operate, the 20 sectors of investment markets, right? You can see different sectors, and here that we have that within our global portfolio, they have participated in. And then you become a co-owner of it as part of the gift you receive. I mean, the university you attended, not only that they did not even say thank you for attending, they did not even give you any bonuses, but they did not tell you, oh, because you attended our university or our colleges, we're going to make you a co-owner of this university. So then you will be also taking advantages in the future, or your siblings might get a discount in the future. They never do that, did they? Right? So this, you can get access to this global portfolio. All right. Now, some of those real companies out of those sectors that I just showed you is these companies. Now, currently, the global portfolio within the Crypto Unit program, it is worth over $400 million. One unit is $1. It's over 400 million unit, guys. Can you imagine within 1 year? Within 1 year, 400 million. Can you think in 2 years' time where we're going to be? Okay, so now some of these companies that are in there, that in practice we see there is a Sushi Master. They recently opened the 39th restaurant in Belarus. We have the gold mining, we have the movie production, and we have the innovative buzzer technology, some of the transport technology, just to name the few. So you become co-owner as a gift because you chose to study something that will help you in your future. Can you understand, guys? Do you understand the value that you are getting? Okay, now what can these Crypto Unit program provide for you, right? Within our Crypto Unit program, like I was saying, you get a co-ownership with our crew global portfolio. You get a co-ownership of it. You will receive monthly passive income, which we call loyalty program, for you being loyal to the company, for you basically being rewarded for studying something that will benefit you. How's that sound? How's that sound? Right? And then you also, we have opportunity to receive profit bonus. Now, this profit bonus is something that you will receive for your entire life, as long as You hold on to your gift that you have been receiving, right? Now, this is going to be a very regulated and very transparent finance, because you can see now in 2 hours, 3 hours from now, you're going to, if you're part of the VIP club, you're going to see some internal information, very transparent financing. Okay. Now the crew, the gift that you receive, it will grow in the future. It will grow, it will increase in asset. So your asset will be increasing. Now there will be a possibility of the crew in global merchandise that you can use it in the future. It will be usable. Now, what do you need to do? Let me show you. Let me just show you take action. Let me show you an action you need to take today. Right? Let me tell you an action. Just register your account for free. Register it for free, but make sure you are part of the VIP club to receive those bonuses, because if you don't, then you will miss those bonuses. And remember, you will get access to the mentorship. You will get access to the information that I wish I had 3 years ago. You will have access to the information that will stop you making a lot of mistakes, right? Now, then once you decided to join the VIP club, choose an education information product of your choice, because remember, you will receive some gift. Okay, now take action and go for it. Okay, I hope you've been inspired with this information I shared, guys. And now let me introduce the next speaker. Now, this speaker, I spoke to her for the first time yesterday. I was blown away the stuff that she has managed to achieve with the short period of time. This lady, she have 2 children. With 2 children she has managed to become a vice president within our company within just 4 months, guys. Let that sink in. With just 4 months. 4 months she managed to achieve this. Now, let me introduce this lady, Anastasia. Anastasia, if you are here, the floor is yours, my friend.
Thank you, Marshall. Please, this is the sound check. Give me some indication of how well you can hear me, whether everything is fine. My greetings to all of you. Marshall, I do thank you for this introduction. Actually, it was even a surprise for myself, and you delighted me, because having children, 3 children actually, so far I have only 2, but I believe that in the near future I will make my dream true. And actually I believe that your words, Marshall, are like the push for achieving this dream. So please put from 1 to 10, use the scale from 1 to 10 to indicate whether you can both see and hear me well. Well, in case you don't know me, my name is Anastasia Yeguzhinskaya. I am the representative of the Global Leadership Council representing Russia. And due to the program launched last year, and in the mid-year, we were very committed in achieving our goals, new statuses, and I'm thankful to the company for this opportunity to participate in this movement as NEEW. And I also took Master Profi training and is a host of the Genius of Finance and is inspired by everything our Academy of Private Investor is doing, and thank all of you for your contributions. I'm also a member of the Association Generals of the World for Peace, and I have quite extensive experience in entrepreneurship entrepreneur with over 16 years of experience. I used to have my own shop, my own restaurant. I was in multi-level marketing business. I had my own warehouses. And I'd like to tell you that the entrepreneurship and business referrals are what. So actually, I tested it on myself, and I know of the pros and cons of every area. And at the same time, I like a lot and still study and can actually assure you with confidence that everything in our world is in harmony. And the money in this world, and I study such subject as cosmoenergetics and psychology, and therefore working with people is my love and passion, particularly when I see that communication with people results in good results achieved by myself and by other people. Their life changes for the better. I don't know whether you like the way I liked to learn, and in case by learning you'd like actually to make money at this moment but not later on, because we have a habit from our childhood that first of all we study and then we dream that one day you will have this or that occupation. But look, after making my personal research, and I have this official statistics, that not only 90% of people work in the occupations which is not which does not match actually their university degree and diploma. And it's quite interesting to find out that the people that are working in the jobs in some other occupations, most of them are not satisfied with their occupations in jobs. When you ask, in case you receive the same income every month, will you continue this job or occupation? And my personal research actually suggests that 90%, over 90% of people I talked about this said that in case I have this income stream, I won't do it, because a person unfortunately is to go to his unfavored job simply to support his life. But in case when you study and you actually can deal with what you love, so then there is a miracle, because our basis is the multi-level crowd investing, and we are the pioneers, the dinosaurs of this business, because multi-level business is well known for many years, and there are many multi-millionaires in this domain globally. And you can actually open and find this data from any country to see how many millionaires actually originate from the multi-level business. I love this business for its honesty, because it rewards the actions of each person, and everyone is interested in the success of his follower. And me having an experience of my private business, when I employed some staff and paid some rewards, paid some remuneration to them, and then I was short of everything actually. I paid taxes and had nothing on hands. And there were some months when actually I had no money to support my family, and I had to invent some methods to find some methods. Although my business was quite big, because there were months when the total payroll was up to 1 million US dollars. But look, multi-level business gives an access to each person to become his or her own boss, employee, employer. So every person feels responsible. Multi-level business also gives you a lot of opportunities of accessible training and education. We help, we advise each other, and every person I meet, I treat him as my tutor, as my mentor. I try to understand what I can learn from him or her. And it's really great and cool that we have unlimited opportunities of internet. We have unlimited opportunities of running a global business, even when we are in our company. Our website has been translated into a number of languages, and in case you find a partner in any other country, you can refer them to the webinar in their native language actually, and the person will start this business with you shoulder to shoulder but talking a different language. Our business has no boundaries, it's global one. And multi-level business give you a chance to materialize your life of dream. And after 1 year of work in our business, in this business, you can actually earn up to 1 million. And from 1 to 3, 4 years, a person who treats seriously the multi-level business can become a millionaire. But the multi-level business, it's quite unique and beautiful. And another beautiful segment is investment business, because there you can actually get some investment consultant training. You become a co-owner and you can multiply your investment capital. You can learn how to manage your capital quickly, and in another 2, 3, 5 years actually generate assets of 1 million worth. And the most prestigious level of business is investment business. And any person joining our company actually can select any segment, and at the same time be everywhere to be an investor and develop a multi-level business, because multi-level crowd investing business actually combines multi-level business and investment business, and we see this mix of the unique business at once. And every person here gets training and education on investment consulting, ability to talk to people and run your own business and create your multi-million capital. Everyone can do it. Everyone is able to do it, and everyone selects by which stream or which segment you would like. You can become a millionaire, because we all have our own path, and you can select how you can become a millionaire. What are the achievements of our work in the multi-level marketing and the
An investment business that we've achieved? More than 175 countries across the world support our new economic evolution of the world and receive education in the Academy of a Private Investor. The rank of president, which is the highest, the most prestigious rank, has been achieved by 71 partners. This is quite a high result. If you go and compare similar situations in other companies in the market, you will see that we are really overachievers, and it's quite an impressive deed. Our website is translated into 11 languages across the world. Of course, many people speak English, but not all of them. Therefore, we decided to have our website translated into 11 languages. This is our help to you, not to feel excluded, not to be concerned that you might not have your partners find the necessary information in their own language. Therefore, we have our information in 11 languages. And over this period, 96,398,724 units have been accrued in the network as bonuses. This is the money people that work with us, develop NEEW, have received. Over the 5 years, almost 1,400,000, almost, registration in 5 years. And if we go and divide it by the number of months, days, and hours, you'll see that we have one registration happening every 2 minutes around the world. And we've been talking for now an hour here, and you can see how many You can do the math and see how many people joined us in 1 hour. So we are moving at quite a high pace, and in the near future, with the instruments that we are going to deploy, will help us make a very skyrocket, literally. So I would like to show you other stories of success, our unique achievers, people who have a big heart and an open soul, who have achieved immense success, who decided not to be complacent and not to put up with the current state of affairs. Some of them were born, like me, in a remote area. And I remember that when I was celebrating the 50th anniversary of our company at the Indira Gandhi Stadium, and I was there when I stepped onto the stage, I realized that in this stadium there are more people than in the village that I was born in. And this opportunity is open for everyone. And people who achieve, people who are the beacons, you know, take a look at those people. They are people who are followed by hundreds and thousands of people. They are from the Global Leadership Council. And I'm proud that I know them and I met them personally. And it is a great honor to represent the interests of our company at the Global Leadership Council. And now let's talk about the advantages of our business, the multi-level crowd investing business. Of course, the first advantage is that you can work from home, which is quite relevant in the current times. And I don't know about your country, but in our country, they now enabled people to go outside, not according to a strict schedule, but at leisure. There are lots of people now walking in the parks along the riverside and can now freely move around. Of course, we still have to wear masks, but still, we can already now move freely. But many of them lost their businesses, lost their jobs, and they don't know what to do. And this opportunity that we can offer people to work from home, to find a way out of the current situation, to become your own boss, to become your own director. This is the advantage offered by our business. Also, a person can start from scratch, literally square one. And there is no such prerequisite to invest right away. Any business, if you go and open any kind of business, you have to heavily invest in it. You create and then you work. Here, there are no initial investments. You can start from scratch and have an immense potential for earning. Every person coming to our business has already business tools available to them. The only thing they need is their computer and internet connection, and of course, their willingness to talk to people and to look into the materials offered by the academy. And we have several sources of income. You need, of course, to understand what they are. Before you do any business, you need to look into that business. And in parallel, you can do this business with us, unique business with us. Yes, the model that we are offering is very much unlike the conventional business. We have all the advantages of different areas, of different businesses pulled into one model. And that's how a unique business model was born. And of course, we can create an immense impact on the entire network when we pool our resources together. A company that has more than 1 million people already ensures the respect of others, and people join us because they see how many partners we have, that we are now a multitude, and our core value is people. And the more numerous we become, the stronger we become. And also, you need to know how to become part of our project. This chance is available to everyone. You need to take several steps. First of all, you need to follow the link that will be given to you by your sponsor, by your invitor. Then you go through the registration, and then to become a full-fledged member of our community, you need to go through verification, know your client procedure, and then you need to participate, which will help you become a co-owner, which will help you be financially literate and achieve the dream that you are striving for. Also, we have several pleasant surprises. Every person that goes through registration, after the completion of the registration, every person is going to have 350 CRU points credited to their account after they enter the VIP club. So you will get your discounts being a member of the VIP club plus a bonus. And of course, every person will be able to take the training on financial literacy on Tuesday. You should check with your schedule and see when, at which hour it is conducted in your country. And also we have every Thursday, we have a training on MLCI business, multi-level crowd investing business. Another thing that I would like to touch upon, and hopefully you feel it the way I feel it, which is very important, the mission of our project, which is the new economic evolution of the world. It is an opportunity for people to become co-owners of the global wealth, to be able to ensure the security and protection for themselves and for their relatives, to help others, to ensure prosperity and happiness, and to realize the dream many of us forgot we had. It's like a rat race. You wake up in the morning, go to the work, in the evening you go back home. People forgot about their dreams. And every day when I hold rendezvous, when I talk with my potential partners, when I hold consultations, I always ask people, what are you dreaming about? Help people remember their dreams. Give them that chance. Many of us dreamed when we were children, we were students at the college, and when we started working, we forgot about our dreams. And when a person is not sure about tomorrow and is concerned, and that's the state many of us are in the state of fear. We don't know what to expect from tomorrow. I remember myself several years ago when I shut down my businesses. I had fear of tomorrow. I didn't know what I was gonna do tomorrow. And now, when I wake up every morning, I'm thankful to God, to the entire universe, to the management of our company and the academy for the unique chance they shared and are sharing with every person how to be financially free and how to implement their dreams. I would like you to feel it as well. We are carrying out the evolution of the world. When we have a community of financially free and simply free people, nobody's gonna wage war. Nobody is gonna go to the work they don't enjoy doing, because they will be sure of the tomorrow's day, and they will be happy, and they will be doing what they enjoy, and they will do things that benefit our world. And I would like to tell you what our new economic evolution of the world is based on. We're talking about the 3 pillars. Education is pillar number 1. People do understand that we need financial education, but only a few understand what financial education really is. And when a person starts looking into it, even a lot of guys with conventional financial education do it. I had a friend who graduated from the School of Finance, and recently she got in a predicament, quite a difficult situation. And when we sat down together and started looking at her history, 20-year past history, we realized that she knew what to do, but nevertheless she had the knowledge, the conventional knowledge, but she did not know how to create capital, how to become co-owner, how to create a residual passive income, a source that gives you money if you don't do anything. There is a statement: if your business does not yield you money while you're asleep, it means your business is dead. So think about it. If you're doing what you enjoy, it's great, but also you should have other sources of income. You need to be co-owners of unique businesses, innovative transportation technologies, mining, and everything that crypto unit program gives us is a unique chance for everyone. And of course, it is easy to do business with us. Anyone can do it and do it and have fun. And if you feel it, if you feel it's something you would like to do, then we will go for our joint success together. And I would like to introduce to you a group of unique people, and I'm grateful to each and every one of them. They're not unique just as human beings. All of them represent their respective countries. They are members of our presidential council. And it is very important for me to know the roots of our company, of the company whose business I'm doing. If you go and do your personal research analysis of the company, of other companies, you will see that many companies do not show their management. It's like for some reason they keep it secret, but our company is totally transparent and open, and you can meet each of those members of the presidential council representing different countries. For example, Kam Nina Nan Ngowen, she represents US, born in Vietnam. Dr. Lydia and Mr. Harvinder Singh represent India. Jamila Jusumbekova represents Kazakhstan. Armand Murnieks represents the United Arab Emirates. Andrew Hawks represents Australia. Dragash represents Italy. Petrujalba, Moldova. Mila Surdukova represents United Kingdom, and our beacon, our star, our CEO, Andrei Khavratov, represents our huge country, Russia. And I would like to tell you that those people do not simply represent a single country. They represent the interests of the entire world, because the unity and diversity, what makes our world a beautiful place to live in. And if you're ready to change this world for the better, and if you're ready to make your input into increasing the level of success and education of the global population, then you are in the right place. And I'm very happy that I'm on board with this company in the Academy of Private Investor, which has for 9 years now giving the opportunity to people to be free people, to breathe free air. And I would like to ask, thank you for coming, and I would like to ask you, what will be your decision? Are you gonna leave everything as is? Or when you use the opportunities, or you're gonna use the opportunities you are offered, which are going to change your life, when you receive your financial education, when you can create multiple sources of residual income, when you can become a part of the community of like-minded people, when you are able to create your assets with the knowledge received from the Academy of a Private Investor. And another important item is our future generations. You can leave a legacy, not only just for future generations, but for all the generations to come. It's like bringing light to the world of darkness, and we're doing it and will be doing it. Hopefully you will be on board with us towards moving towards that dream, and we will be making history of this world and improving this green, beautiful, unique planet Earth. And I would like to ask you whether we have any questions, but I guess, guys, the questions can be taken during. There will be more information to come during the next part of our Saturday's presentation. Meanwhile, let me take a look at the questions that we have. Just give me a second. I want to take a look. What are those questions? Thank you very much for listening to me. now I would like to give the floor back to our host, Olga. This is it from me. This is the end of my part of the presentation. And thank you, dear friends, and see you on air. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone, again. Let's check our sound and video. Give me a plus in the chat if you can see and hear me. Okay, I see that you can. Now, finally, I've worked out how to adjust my volume, adjust my audio. Thank you for the very valuable information. And I would like to agree with everything that has been said by the previous speakers. Just remember that in order to master your skills, you need to practice them. You need to put them into practice. And thanks to the exercises that we provide, you can do that. And that's how you can shape any kind of useful habit if you decide that it's useful and beneficial to you. There are 3 factors to shape a habit, to acquire a habit. You need to be persistent, disciplined, and consistent. For example, or decisive. You need to make sure that you bring your business to the end, that you see it until the very end. Then you need to be disciplined about it, and then you need persistently repeat that habit, practice that habit until it becomes part of yourself. And today we have methods that were not yet available yesterday. Founder of Microsoft, Bill Gates, said that I think it's a wonderful time to start living. In no other era did we have such an immense range of opportunities. This is the most wonderful time to be living in. Remember that your success depends on you. Well, on this, I would like to announce the end of our part 1. Thank you for your attention. And I would like to remind you that our part 2 of the webinar will start at 1500 hours Moscow time, 3 p.m. Moscow time. This is a closed meeting, guys. There are certain requirements you need to meet to be able to join that meeting. So you still have a couple of hours to meet those requirements to be able to join the meeting. And also you have time left to join our VIP club and enjoy all the discounts and privileges the club offers. Remember that the information you're going to receive and the training that you're going to receive and the privileges that you will receive will be simply invaluable. There is no two ways about it. Now, thank you for your attention. We are going to meet again at 3 p.m. Moscow time and see you later. Thank you for your attendance and attention. Well, thank you very much for your